Hello, my name is Chris, and welcome again to our fourth instructional video tutorial on CSC 151, an introduction to Java programming. For our fourth video today, we'll be going over decision making and control statements such as if and if else and while statements. First, you're going to want to start up Eclipse and start a new project. You're going to want to have two int variables and get both numbers from the user's input. Pause here if you need to catch up. Now we're going to add some if statements. If statements allow for your program to make decisions based on a condition. A condition is an expression that can be true or false. So if number 1 equals number 2, system.out.print f d equals to %d/n number 1 and number 2. This first if statement tests to see if the first number and second number are equal. The double equal sign is the equality operator and is used to test conditions. If the condition returns true, that both numbers are equal, then the program will print out a line that displays so. If they're not equal, it will skip this block of code and continue to our next if statement. This if statement uses relational operators. Relational operators are greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. For this statement, we test if number 1 is less than or equal to number 2. If so, the code inside the block displays. If not, it will skip and finish the program. Let's go ahead and add the additional operators that we are missing. Greater than, less than, and greater than or equals to. Alright, now that you've finished that part, there is one more equality operator you may want to add, and that is not equals to. As long as number 1 and number 2 are not equal, this line will print off. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's test this. As you can see, the if statements that were true are the only ones that executed. 3 is less than or equal to 6, 3 is less than 6, and 3 is not equals to 6. Go ahead and test the program out yourself and see what results you get. Next, we'll go over if-else statements. This is a program that asks the user for their grade and then prints out the corresponding letter grade. If their score is above a 90, then the grade is an A. Else, if their score was above an 80, the grade is a B. This goes down until you hit an F. We just use else here because if you scored anything lower than a 70, then you have received an F. Finally, we print out the grade to the user. By the way, the char up here is another data type that we will store a character in and assign it here with single quotes. Back on topic, this is a nested if-else statement. It's an if-else statement inside another if-else statement inside another if-else statement. You get the idea. One more thing I would like to go over for if-else statements is a conditional operator. This can be used in place of an if-else statement at times. To the left of the question mark is a Boolean expression, a condition that will test for true or false values. The next operator is for a return of true to the expression here, while the last one is for false. This reads as if score is greater than or equal to 60, then the user passed, else the user has failed. Go ahead and test it for yourself. Lastly, I'll demonstrate a basic while statement. A while loop is a repetition statement. Until some value is met, repeat this action. While x is less than or equal to 100, print x and then increment x. This is the same as typing x equals x plus 1. You could also do the same if you were decrementing x minus minus. And if we run this program, we see that the statement will print out x from 0 till 100 and then stop. So that was our fourth lesson. Today, we learned that if statements make decisions based on conditions. They use equality and relational operators such as equals to or greater than. If-else statements allow for additional decisions if the original if statement was false. And while loops repeat a section of code until a value or condition is true. In the next video, we'll be going over more control statements such as do-while loops, for loops, and switch statements, as well as some logical operators. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.